Hey guys, I need your help. I was going to buy this truck for my RV, and it was actually the truck that I brought the RV to my home from Hot Springs, Arkansas, which is about 4 hours, and it did really good. So I'd done some more research and found out that the truck that I was looking at was an F350 four-wheel drive. I mean, really nice truck, and it had the pulling power, and it pulled that thing just fine, but I really had it overloaded. I did not know that. I would tear it up. I'd either tear the transmission out of it or the rear end out of it. So I'm going to have to go to a 350. And I want a Ford. Now, don't get all fired up, guys. And I'm going to tell you the one reason only, I really want the Ford is the interior. I went out and drove Dodges. I drove the Chevys. It's the back seat. The Fords seem to have a little better back seat and some more room, especially over the Dodge. So I want a Ford F350 diesel. If you see one, I don't care if you're at the gas station pumping your gas and you see one, or maybe you know someone in your area, or you might see one on the side of the road for sale. I really like to stay away from dealers, and it's not that I don't trust them. They probably bought it from an individual and they've marked it up. So I prefer to do it from an individual, someone that you know, if you see him and he's got a big trailer with a backhoe setting on it, just don't talk to him. There's no reason for it, because even if he has low mileage, he's just been dragging that thing and working it hard, and I'd rather stay away from that. I'd love to find someone that's retired and has maybe an RV they've been pulling, and they decided that they can't do it anymore, and that would be excellent. So if you see one, please send me a message. You can private message me, or you can just make a comment down below. I am in Arkansas. I would prefer not to drive any more than 4 or 5 hours one way. So I've searched Craigslist, guys. I've searched it. I spent probably, I don't know, 8 hours of searching probably 4,000 vehicles. I've looked at Missouri, Kentucky, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Louisiana, Alabama, Texas. Now you may say my price range. Well, that varies. And the main thing is this: if it's a diesel truck, I'm not going to be able to afford a 2014. I'm not going to be able to. And like I say, and if it's a dually, dually's fine with me, but they do make the F350 that's not in a dually, and that's fine also. It's got to be the crew cab or the super crew cab. It's got to be the 4-door, okay? And ask them this question. This is something I did not know about. Ask them if it's bulletproof. And that is a term I had to look up, and I've seen enough about it now to understand. Talked to some people I know that are diesel mechanics, and they explained it to me. They've had some problems with those Ford engines between the years like 2002 up until 2000, I don't know, maybe 10 or 11 or 12. I don't know what it is, but there is a way to go back in and fix the problems. But that job will cost about $2,000 to $2,500 depending on where you're located at. I don't mind it. If it's not bulletproof, I do not mind it. But if it's a good truck, it's clean on the inside. It's got to be clean on the inside, guys, and clean on the outside. It's got to be a good, clean truck. The mileage I'm not too concerned about, as long as it's not hitting the 300,000 mark. I'm not. And if you get into a 2004, 2005, 2006, you may run into that. I would say probably somewhere between 2004 to 2010 is what I'm looking for. So if you see anything, let me know. I have looked at many of them in price ranges of $16,000. And if it hasn't been bulletproofed, then if I can stay down pretty low, I won't give them as much for it, because I'll have to go and have it done, have it bulletproofed. And from what I understand, when it hits that 120,000 mile mark is usually when the engine will just come apart on those things. And it has to do with some emission controls and some other stuff. This is not an easy task to fix. So if you see one, I would appreciate it so much. You may have one. Like I say, contact me. And maybe, if you see somebody on the street, get their phone number, send me their phone number. I'll give them a call. And thank you so much for watching, and maybe you can help me.